Hello, my dear students. My name is CA Nagasai, Direct Tax Faculty in Masterminds Guntur branch. Hope you are doing well in your exams. So, this video is about taxation question paper review, which has happened in 15th June 2025. Without wasting time, let's review the question paper only about direct taxation part. So, in this video, I will discuss only about direct taxation. As usual, we got 6 MCQs from direct taxation part out of 15 MCQs and 4 descriptive questions out of 7 descriptive questions. Okay. So, in my point of view, paper is very easy. Who has followed our masterminds preparation strategy and masterminds material can easily get 35 plus marks in only in direct tax. So it's a very easy and very direct questions and very simple points. There is no complication in any of the descriptive question. So not in MCQs also. So it's very direct questions. So I will not share any answers in this video. Just I will tell my review about this paper and MCQs and questions. So first question for assessment year 25-26 as per Income Tax Act 1961. Liability to deduct tax at source. So this MCQ is from TDS TCS chapter. So they have asked about time of deduction, not even the limit. They have just asked about the time of deduction when we have to deduct TDS if section 193 applies. Then, so this is from for assessment year 25-26 deduction under section 80JJAA. So this MCQ is from deduction chapter. Okay, actually this MCQ is a little bit difficult because we don't discuss 80JJAA this much in CMA syllabus. So because it is very rare, you will get question from 80JJAA, but you can manage because it is a direct MCQ. So third MCQ, PQR Limited is a domestic Indian company. If you observe, this is a amendment. This is a amendment MCQ about section 222F, which is a deemed dividend. If domestic company buy back shares from the shareholder on or after 1st October 2024, then whatever amount received by the shareholder from the domestic company shall be treated as deemed dividend in the hands of the shareholder. This is the question. So this is from income from other source chapter, or you can say it is from capital gains chapter also. So in both the chapters, this section has covered. Next. So this is also from TDS chapter. So this time they have asked 2 MCQs from TDS chapter. So you won a lottery of 6,000 rupees. So what is the TDS amount to be deducted? So this is the question. Next, from TDS chapter. Who from the following will be considered as specified employee? So this MCQs is from salaries chapter. If you observe, we have discussed specified employee definition in salaries chapter. So they have asked about the specified employee here. Next, so this is also amendment, sir. Amendment for previous year 24-25. So this MCQ is from income from other source. While calculating family pension, we have to, there is some deduction amount is available. So if you have opted for optional tax regime, it is different. If you have opted for default tax regime, it is different. So they have asked about the deduction amount. So this is the last MCQ from direct taxation part. Only 6 MCQs have asked as usually. Next, let's come to descriptive part. So question number 2, sub question A, 2A. So this is from residential status. This question is from residential status. So they have asked about first to determine residential status, and they have asked to calculate total income also. So combination of section 6 and section 5. Very typical problem from residential status and very easy. So it is very easy, sir. So if you solve all the assignment problems and CRD problems in our masterminds material, you can easily solve this problem. So next, second question, 2B. Second question is from salaries. Compared to last attempt, this attempt salaries question is very easy. So if you observe here, there is no complications at all. They have just asked basic salary, dearness allowance, HRA, gift, which is less than 5,000, annuity 5,000 per month, fully taxable. Only simple calculation is there, HRA. You have to calculate taxable HRA by following the provision. So except this one, there is no complications at all. So if you have prepared well, it will take just 5 minutes to solve this problem. Next. So income from house property problem also is very easy, sir. So they asked to calculate house property under if Mr. Sonu opted new default tax regime. New tax regime means section 115 BAC. So they have given two house properties. One is let out property and another one is self-occupied property. Okay, so you all know in case of default tax regime under section 115 BAC, income from house property in case of self-occupied property is nil. So we will follow the same method, same format to compute income from house property. There is no complications at all. Very simple problem. Next. So 3B. This question is from PGBP. This question is from PGBP. So as usually they have given one P&L account. We have to take the net profit as per P&L account. Then as per the provisions of income tax, we have to do adjustments. So based on these note points. Okay. So rent and rates including GST liability of 5,600 paid on 5th April 2025. This is about section 43B. Commission to brother. So this adjustment is based on section 40A2, payment to specified person. Then administration charges include 30,000 towards medical expenditure. This we have discussed in 37. So general expenses. So this is also we have discussed in section 37. General expenses include 1500 being penalty. Next, depreciation. So this time they have asked you to, normally they will give depreciation as per income tax act this much, but this time they have asked you to calculate depreciation by following the section 32 of income tax act. Okay, this is the only this is also very easy point only. Comparatively this is very somewhat tough, calculation of depreciation. Then let's come to 4A. So Mr. Devendra, resident Indian, aged 55 years, held 10,000 shares of Pulse Limited, an Indian listed company since 1st February 2021, bought for 1500 per share on 1st May 2024. So this question is from capital gain chapter, that to right shares, original shares, right renouncement. So we have discussed in capital gains chapter. So same problem, there is no complications at all. So same model problem is there in our masterminds material. If we have solved that problem, we can easily solve this one also, but it takes time comparatively. Next. So this is 4B problem is from income from other source. This is very dead easy problem. You have to add everything at all. Interest earned in central government securities is taxable under the head income from other source. Advance forfeited is taxable under the head income from other source. Dividend is also taxable under the head income from other source. So if you have withdrawn funds from unrecognized provident fund, taxability we have discussed in both salaries chapter and income from other source chapter. So we have to apply that one to calculate income from other source income. Obviously, lottery income is also taxable under the head income from other source. This is relating to section 56 to 10. So and also they have given one interest part which is relating to 57 deduction. While calculating dividend income, we have to deduct this interest income. Okay. So as usually, so there is no CMA indirect taxation paper without set off and carry forward losses question. Okay. So very easy chapter and you will get every time a question from that chapter. Okay. So there is no that much heavy adjustments here. This is normal adjustments only. So everything asked here is covered in our material. Next. So last problem 5B. So this is total income. So this is a nominal total income problem. There is no very big adjustments. They have directly given this is the PGBP income. This is the long-term capital gain under section 111A. You have to just apply the income tax rates. We have to apply that format to compute total income. And after computing total income, we have to calculate income tax liability by applying applicable income tax rates. Okay. So under optional tax regime and 115 BAC. So they have asked both the tax regime. Problem is simple, but you have to calculate under both the tax regimes. Okay. So this is the last question. Okay, students, this is the my review about paper 3 taxation only in respect of direct taxation part. Okay. Wish you all the best for your upcoming exams.
Good evening, my dear students. This is CA Uday Kumar. Now, the purpose of this video is I want to share my opinion on today's question paper, that is DT and IDT, June 25 attempt. Now, first my question is, how is this paper? What is your opinion on this paper? Yes, which is a easy one, not that much difficult here. Little bit some of the MCQs which is little bit tricky here only, that's it. And remaining direct questions and descriptive questions are all direct in nature only. Now, GST part, I covered here only the GST part. Now, come to here. The first one MCQ is 7th MCQ. Which of the following is not a supply under the GST Act 2017? Now, this is from the supply chapter. I don't want to share my answer. I don't want to share the answers here. Just I want to give the opinion on this. Now, this MCQ is a little bit easy one only. And 7th MCQ, previous year MQP paper MCQ only. And previous exam also this MCQ is covered. Now also this is a repeated MCQ, and which is easy one. Easy MCQ from ITC chapter. Now come to the 9th MCQ. Now till now there is no problem is on the place of supply chapter. In new study material they added some of the provisions in this place of supply chapter and give the importance to this place of supply chapter. That's why in Masterminds new edition we incorporated this chapter, place of supply. Now this is also easy MCQ if you know the place of supply chapter. Now this is one of the shocking surprise to the students. Why? Because means place of supply is not that much important in CMA inter level, but now onwards it is importance is given in the examination for 2 marks. Place of supply, which is an easy chapter only, don't worry. And another the shocking surprise in this question paper is they increase the weightage to the customs. Previously 1 MCQ plus 7 marks question, but now in this attempt they ask 10th MCQs from Customs Act, 15th MCQ is from Customs Act, and 2 MCQs from Customs Act. Now this 2 plus 7, 11 marks. 11 marks is weightage given to the customs. Now this is one of the unique problem which is in our study material only, which is also in MCQ booklet which is issued by the Masterminds, which is the MCQ easy one. And 11th MCQ which is from registration chapter. If you read that chapter, then this is a very easy MCQ and direct MCQ only. And 12th MCQ, majority of the student I think they focus on the composition scheme, they don't focus on the forms. That's why this MCQ is little bit tough. Why? Because majority of the student focus on the conceptual only, they don't focus on the form numbers. But in this attempt they ask the form number also. Now and 13th MCQ, this is from valuation chapter, which is the direct one for international and domestic and international affairs. This is a easy one. And next, credit note tax invoice chapter, 14th one, and 15th one is from customs valuation. Now this is also previous examination question only, previous exam MCQ only. And 14th MCQ, which is a, if you read that concept then only you feel easy, otherwise it is very difficult MCQ for you. And 13th MCQ easy MCQ, and 12th MCQ, if student read that form names also, then only he feels easy, otherwise it is tough, otherwise you have to put a lottery on that. Now 11th MCQ, which is a easy, and 10th MCQ, which is from booklet. Now place of supply, 9th MCQ is from place of supply. This is a shocking surprise to the students. Now come to the descriptive part, which is a very easy. I'm cover here only the GST part only. Now come to 6, 7, 8. These 3 questions are completely reserved for the GST. 6A, differentiate between direct taxes and indirect taxes. And 6B, recommendations, means GST council functions. That's why in our internal exams we give more important to this first chapter, which is for 14 marks, and which is a basic questions. which is not that much tough questions. The first 14 marks from the GST is a very, very easy. And 7A, which is from levy and collection of GST, which is on the concept of RCM, reverse charge mechanism. The first one is GTA services. Second one is renting of immovable property. If it is the service provider is supplier is Indian Railways, then FCM will apply. Now this concept is on RCM. And second one is security services. Whenever the body corporate provides the security services, then body corporate will pay the tax on FCM basis. If other than body corporate, then RCM will cover. Now for these small areas, then they allocated 7 marks, which is a very, very easy question. Now RCM, I don't share the answers here. Now, this is a 7A, which is on RCM paper, RCM chapter, nothing but RCM concept, now levy and collection chapter. And come to the second 7B. 7B, which is from time and value of supply, time of supply. And this is also, which is the previous examination question, which this problem is, direct in our study material, I mean, in our masterminds material. Now, which is for 7 marks. And next, come to GSTR 8A question, which is on GSTR 1, and also they given, which is also theory question. They also given asking the invoice furnishing facility, which is for 7 marks, and this is question is also very, very easy. And 8B, this problem is covered in our marathon session also, and this is one of the direct question. There is nothing twist in here. Now, some of the majority of the student feel confused regarding the demurrage charges. If you practice masterminds material, these points are covered. These points are covered in our masterminds material. These adjustments are covered. Now, come to my overall opinion, GST part, regarding the GST part, except some of the MCQs, all are easy and direct questions only. Now, this is my entire opinion on this paper. If you want answer, we will upload within the short span of time in our website. All the best. All the best for the further exams.